All right, so we're down to starting to re-ring the cranking engine. So in the manual, it says removal and installation of the cranking engine, and it says note, most major service jobs on the cranking engine can be accomplished only with the cranking engine removed. Remove engine according to the following directions. Drain the tractor cooling system. Already done that. Battery cable disconnected. Check. We did all that when we started servicing. Remove hood. So the next thing we're going to do is disconnect the fuel lines, drain the gas tank, and disconnect all the linkages. Remove the air cleaner, and then disconnecting the cranking motor and ignition cables. We're going to do all that. And then probably also at the same time, we'll go ahead and get the oil pressure gauge pipe at the top of the main case and remove the water pipes. And we've already got the flywheel cover off. And then we can remove the cranking engine cap screws and then disconnect the clutch control rod, and then finally remove the 4 cap screws that secure the engine to the main case, and then we're going to use the engine hoist to take the engine out. So that's the order that we're going to proceed. I'm going to go ahead, I've rigged up a little bit better light system, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect all of the linkages and everything, and we will go from there. So once I have a little bit of progress there, I will show you what I've done. Okay, here we go. We're taking the cranking engine out. So far what I've done is I've disconnected the gas, the gas shutoff. I've disconnected the throttle, and what is this one? This is the throttle. This is the, I can't remember which is which. Anyway, the choke, I think. Yeah, choke. So this is the choke, this is the throttle, and then the gas shutoff right here. I've just gone ahead and pulled these all back. These little things right here just have little Allen head set screws on them. What I did is I opted to leave this on the gas shutoff. I decided to take and separate this off, and then the choke was pretty easy because it's just a L-shaped rod. So anyway, I've got the gas tank up, the drain line or the fuel line up a little bit. I drained some of the gas out of the tank, and I'll probably finish draining it out of the tank. I think I got a little trash in there, so I need to work on that. And what I'll do is I'll actually just drop the tank out of there while I've got everything apart. I've gone ahead and loosened this connection for the water pump, and I've taken the air cleaner off the top. And next, I'm going to go ahead and undo all the electrical stuff. I'm trying to figure out exactly how all this works, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out how all this will route, but when the engine comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and disconnect all that, and then start undoing cap screws. I got to read in the manual one more time. I want to make sure I have this gasket right here before I pull this line off. I think I do. And then down to taking off cap screws and then figuring out exactly where I need to unhook it. I've got the flywheel cover off, and I'm not sure if it's just these 2 bolts right here hold it on there. Not really sure. So, and I've got to disconnect the linkage here. In fact, I may go ahead and do that. So anyway, I'll make a little bit more progress and then come back and show you where I'm at. Okay, we're making more progress. I think I've been at this about 2 hours now, maybe a little longer, trying to figure all this out. So let's see here. I got all the electrical disconnected. I got the water pipe disconnected. And then I went to go separate this right here, and look what we have here. This nice fine trash, just like we had above the thermostats previously. So it is very possible that I may have been the one that killed this pony motor, just due to lack of cooling. We will see. I don't know if I did or didn't. It's neither here nor there at this point, but it certainly gives me more reason to clean the cooling system out. So let me go over to the other side and I'll show you what I've done over there. So I've gotten I've already gotten this cap screw out. This cap screw is loose. I can't get it out quite yet. I've got the temperature gauge or water temperature out. I've got the oil line, the oil pressure gauge loose. So that only leaves one bolt, I think. Oh yeah, I have these loose for here. But it only leaves me one bolt. And as you can see, I have removed the top cover of the engine. So this is the injection system, not something I was planning on doing, mostly because this gasket you could only get in packages or in kits. But let me get my light here. The cap screw back in there, I couldn't figure out how to get to it due to the power troll pump. Seems as though the power troll really blocks a lot of the access that you would normally have. So really need to get that cap screw off, and I think I will be done and I can actually lift it out of here. Think being the key word. So let me do that and we'll see. I'll clear the bat. That's too long if I'm yawning. Let me do that and we'll see where we're at.